nose. For beginners, a lot of people don't know how to do this, but I'll give you easy and quick steps for you to get to do this without stressing yourself or without this. You'll notice a lot of people do this when they want to draw a nose. They do this line. For instance, for me, it's bullshit. You don't need to use grids or lines when you want to draw. For my advice for people is learn to do things freehand. Learn to make your drawings more freehand. That way it helps you to become better at your drawing. So first of all, we're going to go with two curves on the side. Mind you, there's no line guiding me on how to do this. There's no line at all. Everything doing here is basically freehand. You don't have to be perfect at it at all. So I'll also emulate and try not to be too professional here because this video is for beginners, and beginners are the people I want to learn how to do these things. So now we're just going to go with the curve on both ends. I like to sketch. Sketching makes things easier. So this is another curve on the other end. So for most people, they feel like, oh, when I want to draw a nose, I'm just going to give two huge lines. But for me, I want it. If you're watching, you'll see it's not that straight because this is a beginner's video. So let's try to make it symmetric. I'm gonna put it down to this point. Trying to make it symmetric. Trying to make it symmetric. So we bring up another line here, depending on the kind of nose, but I just want it to be a simple nose. As you can see, yeah, just a simple nose. Now we're going to twist this in. This is a nose facing forward, forward facing nose. I know a lot of people might just say, oh, we end here. But no, I want you guys to understand something. There's also shading to be done with this nose, and this nose is for total beginners. You've never drawn, you're planning to encourage you to start like this. Drawing a nose like this gives you that free mind, that free welcome. Please kindly hit the subscribe button, if you want me to drop more videos on how to draw for beginners. I'm not using grids here. Thank you. Welcome my 12 subscribers. Sorry. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining the live, the 13 viewers. Please hit the subscribe and like this video. So the goal here is to actually make beginners understand how to draw freehand without using this plus every time. I know it's hard. It's kind of tricky. Every time you want to draw, you're using the crosses, you're using the grids. My goal here is to make everybody be a good artist without needing grids. I want amazing artists to know that you don't need the grids. Welcome my 20 subscriber, Mercenary Tao. I love you. Thank you. Welcome my 18 subscribers. Please hit the subscribe button right now so you get more videos. So let's continue on this. So drawing this now, this is a basic nose for every beginner, a very basic, simple sketch. I want you to be able to use freehand instead of using the grids every time you want to draw. So this is the first step, a very basic nose. Now we're going to go ahead with the shading. Now if you notice your nose, I try my best to like practice more on using myself. Now a lot of people will say, okay, this is the middle and this is another part, so they just go like this and go like this to shade out these sides. If you look closely, we're already getting a nose. This is going to be done with just shading. But now there's how you shade. You have to be careful not to overshade. This is a beginner's rough sketch of a nose. tell me what you're seeing. If it's not a nose, you can see. We're just going to give it more details now. So watch. If you're watching, please hit the subscribe button. So this part is more of underneath. So I'm just going to go like this, then I come up, shade all the way through to this point. We are shading basically all the way through. We are trying to give our nose a realistic look. And I'm not gonna lie, this technique works every time. I would say 99% of the time. So we're going to go for our bridge of the nose. If you are watching, kindly tell me what you see already. This is how our nose is coming in. We're just going to shade through to give it that full nose look. Full nose look. You can see this is a total beginner's drawing. I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, if you look at it closely, you'll be seeing that I've gotten 3 points from this nose. 3 solid points. And we're going to thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you for the like. Please kindly hit the subscribe button and support by subscribing. I really appreciate you. Welcome to you people watching. So if you look closely at this nose, I'm now going to give you some highlights, some parts that are really dark. So these are the dark parts. We are going to darken them out. Please look at the outline of the nose. This is another part, and this is another part. So what we are going to basically do here is just shade through, but these points, the hard points, are the main key of this nose. So this is shading, shade the lower points. The more you shade it, I would like to say, don't be afraid to shade. Shading is part of the drawing process. Don't be reluctant in your shading. Make sure you go all in. It's when you go all in you can actually understand what you are doing. But when you keep it mid, you're not really going to get it that much. So now we're shading. I'm trying to get the tip of the nose. And this is our tip of the nose. Now we're still shading some areas of the nose to give it that realistic look. You can see. I would like to remind you that these drawings are for total beginners. Nothing here is professional standard. So if you're a beginner, I urge you to kindly subscribe so you get more insights. So you see, that is our nose coming in bit by bit. Now we're going to try to go up to give it the pencil kind of pointy look. So I believe if you're new here, please kindly hit the subscribe button. So now, depending on where light hits, we are going to derive our curve on the nose. So I would like to derive one here, a curve here. Yes, this is now like my curve. So now we're going to shade through. Shading is the main thing of every drawing. Shade through, shade through. Now we are deriving our pointed line. So I'm coming up with the pointed line, coming up. Now you can see we're getting our points. So we're just going to erase this part to get our full chrome points. Now that we've gotten the full size of the nose, we're going to go up now. Darken this out. Darken it out from inside out. Darken it out. Darken it out. If this was to be on somebody's face, this would be a very African nose. So the next video I'm going to give you a side profile of a nose. Side profile on how to draw a nose. So this is just a front view of our nose. Front view, darkening the sides out. This is just a front view of our nose. So you can see this is the front view of the nose. Giving it. Don't be afraid to shade. Don't be afraid to shade. You need those mistakes. You need them. So go all in. So there you have it. So now I'm going to be applying a light, subtle shade here on our nose. Light, subtle shade. So this, I believe you know what this is. This is going to be close to the mouth. So as you can see, I'm not gonna lie, honestly, this is the easiest way to go about a nose. The easiest way. I'm trying to focus more on giving you a more realistic side of the nose. So yeah, like I said, don't be afraid to shade. Don't be afraid to put those outlines. They are the ones to make. Yep. Yes. See. Shade up parts that you need to shade, and you give some details with your eraser to draw lights. Little with your eraser. Now we're gonna go up again. Some people tend to smudge with their hands, so I don't advise that. We are still in the process of giving the nose life. So yeah, you can see it's a very typically looking nice already. So just a very short, very actual, should I say actually short. I don't know if my source of light is very keen. Yeah, so that's it. As you can see, it's already looking like a nose. Short nose. There's some light, so some getting here. So I'm going to take my time to map out. Yes. And nose is coming in. Yes. So this is 100% beginner's level nose. If I was to put an eye there, you would see this is a proper African nose. A proper African nose. There's no two ways about it. There's no three ways about it. You just need to know how the nose goes. So for more details, you can bring this side down a bit. Sorry, when I erase, I tend to have darker shades. And that's one thing you should know with freehand. When you erase, you tend to get darker shades, but the grading technique would not teach you to make mistakes. Everybody just wants perfection. I've done this completely freehand, no added support. I'm not looking at any image. I'm just giving you the um live drawing here. There's no added support to nose, nothing. There's another version of noses I would like to draw, but for now, let's stick with this. This is gonna be darker. This is coming up nice. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So there you have it. A full African man nose. So my advice is don't be afraid to shade. Shading is part of it. Yeah, it looks messy now. You shouldn't be feeling like, oh, it's not supposed to be messy. Yo, it's supposed to be messy. Art is kind of a mess. So this is it. We have to pay attention to light source. Light source. I'm trying to get this darker than it is. Pay attention to your light source. So on this nose, the light source is more from this side. The light source is more from this side compared to this side. So this side is darker. This side is, let's say, the bright, dark. You can see the light source on this side. It's lighter. There's always that feature in a photo, or if that feature is not there, you should always go in with how much light and how much darkness you can find. So yeah, that's more just a beginners, the basic 101 point of drawing a nose. You don't need the grids, you don't need the lines every time you draw this line. No, you don't need it. Believe in your freehand, do more freehand, and you would see that these things are actually easy. So there you have it, a simple beginner's nose. No much arithmetic to it, no much work to it. You just need to use yourself as a muse, look at your nose and try to recreate what you are seeing. Try to recreate it. Try to recreate that nose. So there you have it. I'm going to shade a bit out of it. I'm not actually seeing it much, but let's shade, tone some things down. Yep. There you have it. The way the light source hits is different. So yeah, that's it. So in the next, showing you how we're going to do the pointed nose. That's just beginners. So now I think we can go into the other side, other parts of the nose. I don't know if it's still showing you guys. Yes, beginners still active. So let's go with the other profile of a nose. So let's say going from this angle, sorry, my pencil is a bit darker now. Yep, this is the point. So we're going on, try to use your free hand as much as possible. This is the side view. Try to use free hand as much as possible. Let's normalize the free hand. And this is our point, nostril. This is the nostril. So this should come below this. Yeah. So you can see, if you can see that that's so, the side profile so straight, so different. So now we're gonna go ahead and try to give it life by doing this. You're gonna force it to give it that sort of profile. So it's darken this up and gently approach this. This is a darker shade. and you give it a round shade here. It's gonna be like a light source coming from here and here. So just pointing out direct points that light source might be. My favorite language. See you guys. Thank you so much. And in life now. So my favorite language. Think yeah. Please kindly subscribe. Thank you so much for joining the live. Trying to give a simple freehand class here on how to draw the side profile of a nose. Please give some like this live. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's it for the side profile. The circle is the point where light hits. And that's how your side profile is supposed to go. Thank you so much. Next drawing, we're teaching you some simple ways to draw other things.